we're making very delicious and very uniquely shaped Lebanese street bread called Kaak. And this bread is usually sold on streets, as I already mentioned. It's shaped like a purse, and it used to, and they hang it on a cart. So people can get the bread, like hold it as a purse, stuff it with cheese or za'atar, and walk and enjoy the food. That's a really good idea. I don't know if anybody does it here, like holding the bread and walking and eating. Arka, hi. You're gonna help me? And I have a great helper today, the best helper, right? He's gonna help me to mix the bread, and he's waiting to crack this egg. So what we need for this bread? It's a regular simple bread, and it has milk and water mixture as an ingredient, and it has regular all-purpose white bread, and I also have wheat bread, flour, white flour and wheat flour. Of course, yeast, I use instant yeast. You can use active yeast, but be sure to activate before adding to the bread mixture. And also we need a little bit sugar, salt, olive oil, and sesame seeds, because the bread has sesame seeds on top. When we're done shaping, we're gonna brush it with that egg and sprinkle with sesame seeds. Okay, and of course baking sheets lined with foil or parchment paper. And we're gonna start by mixing our wet ingredients together, right, Arka? Yes, so I already mixed water and milk. I'm adding my olive oil. It's about 2 tablespoons, and it's okay to eyeball ingredients once in a while.
Mom.
John.
Oh, it's yellow.
Yeah, now it's yellow. And of course we're going to add our sugar. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mix it. Sugar and yeast.
Now it turned back to white.
And then we're going to add our flour.
No, right?
Yes. It's only a little bit of wheat flour, and mostly it's white flour, all purpose. And I use regular unbleached flour. So mix that. Mix the rest.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I already.
Yes. Okay, mix again. And the recipe asks about 3.5 cups of white flour. You may need a little bit more or a little bit less depending on flour quality. Let me mix once and then we'll continue. No? Okay. And I'll add salt in a little bit. One more, yeah, mix it. So I'll add my salt and then continue mixing with the spoon and switch to hands when you can no longer handle the dough with the spoon. Like so. Okay, mix it. You still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the next one is
It's the what?
This. Mom. Mom. I love you.
I love you too. Okay, let me mix it, yeah?
Well, I need help.
You need help, yeah, because it's hard. So we could no longer handle this dough with that tiny spoon, right, Arka? And you will knead the dough into smooth and non-sticky dough, and add a little bit flour only. Don't add too much, just a little to help you knead, just a little bit. So I'll finish kneading the dough. It's probably 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll see you then, right? Yeah. The dough is ready. It's a little bit sticky, not even sticky, I'd say, but it's nice and smooth, and I'm gonna reuse the same bowl. We can transfer it into the same bowl, lightly grease the bowl, like so, and then I'll turn, just to cover the dough with the oil, just like so. And I'll cover this with plastic and place it in a warm place to rise. Usually, as if you are following my channel, you know that with bread rising, to speed the rising, I place it in warm water, lukewarm water. So I'll place this in the water, and I pre-made already earlier, so we don't have to wait too long. Okay, so bring my ready dough. Place this one in there. And about in an hour or so you will have very well risen and happy dough. After it's done, you will punch out the air from the dough, knead it a couple of more minutes, and then just to remove the air and a little bit more kneading time, and place it back for the second rise. And second time it will rise even faster, about 30 to 35 minutes. This was already its second rise, so this one is ready. I've done it earlier, so this dough needs double rise. I'll put it. It's not sticky, no. And I'll put that in the recipe on my blog at Heghineh.com. You'll check that out. This portion will make 4 breads. Okay, so I'll split into 4 equal portions and just go from there. You can use your scale, kitchen scale, to measure, but I usually eyeball this. Just like so. Huh.
I love you.
I love you too.
Those are both pieces, right?
Yeah. Okay, and how do we shape this bread? I've seen people, actually I wasn't able to find any tutorial online. Heghineh, honey. But I've seen pictures, people, some would just roll out into circle shape and cut out some part to make it look as a purse, like to have that hole in the middle. But that way you will end up with some extra dough, which you can of course use. But this way, the way I like shaping it, you will not have any leftover dough, and it's so easy to shape. It's like so. Now I'm just gonna show you how you do it. So just roll out. I didn't measure how long. I'll measure the next one. And as you roll out, you try to go thinner on the ends and leave the center thicker, wider, or just like that. Okay, and then you'll bring the tips together, the ends together, shape it as a purse, like so, and then you'll tap like that. And look, this looks like a perfect designer purse. Just like this, that's it. And of course you will place it on your baking pan, and usually I also start shape a little bit or adjust the shape on my baking sheet, which is much easier rather than shaping on a table, and then when you transfer it, it all deforms. So I'll simply, I want to use the other, okay, lightly drizzle with any kind of flour. I just prefer using wheat flour for this bread. Okay, so I'll place this here and then continue shaping a little bit more. Just tap it with your hands and make it look nice and even. Just like so. That's it. And I'll go ahead and continue finish all of them.
Mom, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Breads are done, shaped, and they need probably 25 minutes more to rise before we bake them. And oven temperature should be very high, 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'll go start preheating the oven and cover them loosely with a plastic or kitchen towel, just like so, and allow to rise a few more minutes. I'm not sure if I mentioned that this bread is served they have this bread with za'atar and cheese or anything. So I'll just quickly go ahead and make my za'atar spread while the bread is rising. It's been about 25 minutes or so, and the breads are nicely risen. We can brush them with egg, sprinkle with this, and then it's ready. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, ready for baking. Okay, crack it, finally.
Right here.
Yeah, right there. Do it stronger, like that.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's cool, yeah. Okay, so you crack the egg just like that. Thank you.
Can I watch it?
You wanna wash?
Yeah,
Here you go.
I don't
Clean
know.
your hands. Okay, and just like
Can I do it?
you wanna do it. Okay. Just brush this part, okay, a little bit. Okay, let me turn it. Okay, and I'll get another one and brush the other. So, oh no, do it gently. Do it gently so you don't smash the bread. Okay, like that. We're gonna do only 2 of them with sesame seeds because Arnak doesn't like sesame. Don't do it like that, Arka. Do it gently. Look, gamats, I said. Okay, so no, you don't do that, Arka. Just this part. Just the. Okay, and he didn't do this all the way through. Okay, and we're gonna simply drizzle this with some sesame seeds, yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll bake this about 15 to 17 or 18 minutes, or until they are nice and golden color. And remember, because we're baking 2 sheets, remember to switch the pans between. Arka, spasiba nemkhosun. Remember to switch the pans halfway through baking. And one more thing, this bread likes steamy oven. So to create that steam, you can either use a couple of ice cubes, just simply drop those ice cubes in the oven before you place the, after you place the bread inside the oven, put those ice cubes in there, or you can simply spray it with bottle. That's that. And these 2 I'm gonna make plain because my son doesn't like sesame seeds. So I'll sprinkle with wheat flour and take this for baking. Yeah?
Yeah. Can I brush it?
You wanna brush more? Yeah, brush this one. This one is not done yet.
Yes.
Our breads are ready. And I even ended up baking the other dough, and I want you to quickly show the difference. Look, this one I didn't let it rise for 2nd time, and it turned out really thin, not very attractive looking. And these ones that the dough rose properly turned out so puffy and so good. So be sure to let the dough rise twice, and of course let it sit on your cooling rack before you start serving. And my son, my helper, already finished one. Look how he's eating his bread. You wanna eat some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Finally, he tried something I made. Breads, all of them love breads. So I will of course leave a detailed recipe for this delicious bread on our website, on my blog at heghineh.com. Check it out. And of course remember to subscribe to my channel. And then be sure to share my videos, my Facebook page. I really appreciate that. And then also we have a promotion on fruit lavash. You buy a dozen and get free shipping. It's almost $19 worth in savings. Let me quickly show you the inside of the bread. So fluffy, so delicious. And I'm going to stuff this with some cheese and go take a walk by the ocean. And with my lunch, of course you can eat your bread just the way you like it. I would have packed some greens too, but this is not for me. This is for someone very picky. Okay, so, and yeah, by the way, I also ended up spreading some of that za'atar mixture I made on the other breads. And you can do that if you like it. I will put a recipe on that, directions for the za'atar mixture as well. That's it. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Arka, what else do we say?
Thank you for watching.
What else?
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes, come back to our channel. love you.
Yeah.
You love me?
Yeah. And Papa.
And Papa? And Lilith?
Yeah.
And Dusin?
No.
Why?
Uh,
Krank, shank, nem hisz, im nur matnere